Mr. Peter Obi made remarks while visiting voter registration center in Anambra, and this message is drawing massive attention. Mr. Peter Obi, who was a former governor of Anambra State, LP presidential candidate 2023, that is Labour Party, and currently NDC presidential candidate 2027. According to Peter Obi, in his Twitter handle, he said, and I quote, "Chance visits to INEC registration center. On my return to Anambra State yesterday, and on my way to attend some scheduled engagements, I made impromptu visits to the INEC voter registration center at the Civic Center, Nebo, and Nri Geofor Primary School, Nri. I was pleased to see Nigerians registering to vote. I took the opportunity to commend those who had turned out and to encourage every eligible citizen to do the same. I reminded them that the journey to good governance does not begin on election day. It begins with voter registration. Registering to vote is not just a civic responsibility. It is an investment in the Nigeria we all desire. I urge everyone who is eligible but has not yet registered to do so without delay. I also appeal to those who have already registered to encourage their family members, friends, neighbors, and colleagues to take advantage of the ongoing exercise before the deadline. Every registered voter strengthens our democracy and brings us one step closer to building the secure, united, productive, and prosperous Nigeria we all seek. Your vote is your voice. Register today. A new Nigeria is possible. The future is in our hands. Let us play our part. A new Nigeria is possible. So, before we go on into all he said a lot of things, acknowledging them and, letting them to, come out massively to vote. So let's hear from the horse's mouth, Mr. Peter Obi, before we come back to analyze more on the video. Let's hear him talk.
You're doing it for yourself. Yes, sir. Because if you have a good government, you have your children will have education. Yes, sir. You see mothers there. Yes, sir. You have schools. Yes, sir. You have health care. Yes, sir. And that you need to have a primary health care. Is there any primary health care here? No. If you are sick now, where do you go to hospital? Yes, sir. So, because of it, you need to have, I can see a pregnant woman here. Yes, sir. See a pregnant woman here. Another one. So, for her now, she needs medical care. Yes, sir. So by voting right, she's voting to be cared, to have a healthy baby. She's voting for this baby to go to good school. Yes, sir. She's voting for this baby to be somebody when he grows up. So we are building a society where a child governor can be president. That's why we're building. That's why we want you to register, vote correctly. Not on the day of voting, somebody gives you money, you do the wrong thing. No, sir. You're holding this child. That's what we want you to do. Please, register, vote correctly, because we want to build a better country where everybody will be anybody without knowing anybody. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes.
Guys, you all have heard from the horse's mouth, Mr. Peter Obi. You all can see Mr. Peter Obi visiting the two registration centers. Registration center and Nebo registration center. What do you guys think about Mr. Peter Obi being 2027 presidential candidate in Nigeria? To me, I think this man is 100% qualified to handle the affairs of Nigeria, both locally and internationally. And I think Mr. Peter Obi is the best candidate for this new Nigeria that we all are seeking. That this new Nigeria that we need a good governance. This new Nigeria that we need a man that is real, not a man that is fake. You can see this man going from grassroots to grassroots, visiting the grassroots, visiting the poor masses, visiting everybody. How many presidential candidates have we seen in Nigeria, you know, going without going with their fleet of cars, without going with their entourage, without going with their security men and security women? But you can see Mr. Peter Obi being humble, going to the grassroots, going to the masses, using his own money, doing donation, not money that they stole from the government. This is the only candidate that when he was a governor in Anambra State, he did not steal from the government. Rather, he used his own money to build for the masses. He used his own money to feed the poor. He used his own money to donate to the masses, to donate to the needy, to donate to all. He's still donating, making sure that we have good, that health is the number one priority, that education is number one priority. He's making sure that the average Nigerian will go to school, will have a good health insurance. He's making sure that education is for all. He's making sure that a health care facility is for all, not for the riches. This is a man that is proud of his achievements. I mean, what he has been doing without touching the government's money, without touching bribery, without bribery and corruption, without doing bribery and corruption. He doesn't bribe. Peter Obi doesn't bribe. He is the man that is not using money, you know, to buy voters to come and vote for him. He is the man that is using his real, authentic money. He's using an example for what he has done from governance. Not these ones, you know, borrowing billions that they will not even pay back, borrowing trillions that they will not even use for the people of Nigeria, borrowing money, selling our reserves in the World Bank, selling all that we have in the country, using our money for their own financial pleasures, for their family financial pleasures, for their children, for their unborn children, for their grandchildren. Oh my gosh, we need to come up in masses, get our voters registration card and vote for this man. This man is a genuine candidate for this 2027 coming forth presidential election in Nigeria. Guys, what do you think about Mr. Peter Obi? Mr. Peter Obi, according to him, he has been going from grassroots to grassroots, you know, encouraging people to come up massively and vote. According to Peter Obi says Nigeria should not lose faith in the electoral processes and they should register to vote. Do you agree with him? What do you think is the biggest challenge facing Nigeria before this 2027 coming forth election? Guys, drop in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe to CISCA TV so you never miss an upload. See you soon.